Have you ever felt like you don't quite fit in? Like there's something different about you that sets you apart from everyone else? Maybe you've always sensed a deeper purpose, a calling that others just don't seem to understand. If this sounds familiar, you might be what we call a chosen one with an ancient soul. These special individuals often find themselves pulling away from others, sometimes even disappearing from their social circles entirely. But why does this happen? What drives these unique souls to seek solitude and isolation? Today, we're going to uncover the surprising truths behind why chosen ones with ancient souls often isolate themselves and go ghost. This isn't just about being introverted or shy. It's about a profound spiritual journey that shapes the very core of who these individuals are. By the end of this video, you'll have a deep understanding of what it means to be a chosen one, why they feel the need to step back from the world, and how this isolation plays a crucial role in their spiritual growth. Imagine for a moment that you're wearing a pair of special glasses. These glasses allow you to see the world in a completely different way, to perceive energies, connections, and spiritual truths that are invisible to most people. This is what it's like to be a chosen one with an ancient soul. You're constantly aware of a hidden world that exists alongside our everyday reality, and this awareness can be both a blessing and a burden. Chosen ones aren't just born different. They carry within them the wisdom and experiences of many past lives. This deep well of knowledge and intuition sets them apart, making them feel like strangers in a world that often seems shallow and materialistic. It's no wonder that many of these old souls feel the need to retreat from society, seeking the quiet and solitude that allows them to connect with their inner wisdom and the spiritual realm. Now, you might be thinking, so what if I'm a chosen one? Why does it matter? The truth is, recognizing and embracing your nature as a chosen one with an ancient soul can be the key to unlocking your true purpose and finding genuine fulfillment in life. Ignoring these signs and trying to fit in with the crowd can lead to a deep sense of unhappiness, anxiety, and a nagging feeling that you're not living up to your potential. Many chosen ones who don't understand their nature find themselves struggling with depression, feeling lost and alone in a world that doesn't seem to understand them. They might bounce from job to job, relationship to relationship, always feeling like something is missing but never quite knowing what it is. This constant search for meaning can be exhausting and demoralizing, leaving them feeling drained and disconnected from their true selves. But here's the good news. Once you understand and accept that you're a chosen one with an ancient soul, everything can change. Suddenly, those feelings of being different or out of place make sense. Your need for solitude and deep introspection becomes not just understandable, but necessary for your spiritual growth and well-being. By embracing your true nature, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities and a level of self-understanding that most people never achieve. This video could be the key to unlocking your true purpose and understanding why you've always felt different. By the end, you'll have a clear picture of what it means to be a chosen one, why isolation is often a crucial part of your journey, and how to balance your need for solitude with your connections to the world around you. So, how do you know if you're a chosen one with an ancient soul? Let's explore some of the most common signs that set these special individuals apart from the crowd. Remember, you don't need to tick every box to be a chosen one. Even resonating with just a few of these signs could indicate that you're on a unique spiritual path. First and foremost, chosen ones are often highly empathic. This means they have an uncanny ability to sense and absorb the emotions of others, almost as if they were their own. Imagine walking into a room and immediately feeling overwhelmed by the emotional energy swirling around you. You might find yourself picking up on tensions no one else seems to notice, or feeling inexplicably sad or anxious after spending time with certain people. This empathic nature can be both a gift and a challenge. On one hand, it allows chosen ones to connect deeply with others and offer genuine understanding and support. On the other hand, it can be emotionally draining and overwhelming, especially in crowded or high-stress environments. This is one of the main reasons why chosen ones often feel the need to retreat and isolate themselves. It's a way of protecting their sensitive energy and recharging their emotional batteries. Another common sign of being a chosen one is having a visionary perspective on life. You might find yourself constantly questioning the status quo, seeing beyond surface-level appearances to the deeper truths that lie beneath. While others might be content to accept things as they are, you're always looking for ways to improve, grow, and evolve, both personally and on a broader scale. This visionary nature often leads chosen ones to feel frustrated with the slow pace of change in the world. You might have big ideas about how to solve societal problems or advance human consciousness, but struggle to find others who share your passion and understanding. This can lead to feelings of isolation and misunderstanding, as you may feel like you're speaking a different language than those around you. Chosen ones are natural seekers of truth and wisdom. From a young age, you may have been drawn to spiritual or philosophical ideas, always questioning the nature of reality and your place in the universe. This quest for deeper understanding often sets you apart from your peers, as you find yourself more interested in exploring life's big questions than engaging in small talk or following societal norms. As a seeker, you might find yourself drawn to various spiritual practices, philosophies, or esoteric teachings. You may have a natural affinity for meditation, energy work, or other practices that help you connect with your inner wisdom and the spiritual realm. This constant search for truth and meaning can be both exhilarating and isolating, as you may struggle to find others who share your depth of interest in these areas. Many chosen ones are described as old souls, individuals who seem to possess a wisdom and maturity beyond their years. You might find that you've always felt older than your actual age, preferring the company of older individuals or feeling more at home with timeless ideas than current trends. This old soul quality often manifests as a deep sense of knowing, an intuitive understanding of people and situations that goes beyond logical reasoning. You might find yourself giving advice to friends and family members, even on topics you haven't directly experienced. This innate wisdom can be a beautiful gift, but it can also create a sense of distance between you and your peers who may not understand or appreciate your unique perspective. Chosen ones often have a strong creative drive, coupled with a passionate desire to make a positive impact on the world. You might find yourself drawn to artistic pursuits, writing, music, or other forms of creative expression. These aren't just hobbies for you. They're powerful ways to channel your inner wisdom and share your unique vision with the world. Your creations often carry deep spiritual or philosophical messages, even if they're not explicitly about these topics. You might use your art, writing, or other creative outlets as a way to process your own experiences and insights, as well as to inspire and awaken others. This creative passion can be incredibly fulfilling, but it can also lead to feelings of frustration when you struggle to find an audience that truly understands and appreciates the depth of your work. Despite often preferring solitude, many chosen ones find themselves naturally stepping into leadership roles. This isn't because you seek power or recognition, but because you feel a strong sense of responsibility to guide and help others. You might find that people are naturally drawn to you for advice, support, and direction, even if you're not in an official leadership position. This role of the reluctant leader can be both rewarding and challenging. On one hand, it allows you to make a positive impact and share your wisdom with others. On the other hand, it can feel like a heavy burden, especially when you're craving time alone to recharge and connect with your inner guidance. This push-pull between your desire to help others and your need for solitude is a common struggle for many chosen ones. Finally, many chosen ones report feeling a strong connection to the cosmos and the natural world. You might find yourself drawn to stargazing, feeling a deep sense of awe and belonging when you contemplate the vastness of the universe. Similarly, you may feel most at peace when surrounded by nature, sensing the living energy in trees, plants, and animals. This cosmic connection often comes with a sense of being part of something much larger than yourself. You might have experienced moments of profound unity or transcendence, where the boundaries between yourself and the world around you seem to dissolve. While these experiences can be incredibly beautiful and meaningful, they can also set you apart from others who haven't had similar encounters with the numinous. As you read through these signs, you might find yourself nodding in recognition or feeling a sense of relief as pieces of your life experience start to make sense. Remember, being a chosen one with an ancient soul isn't about being better than others. It's about having a unique perspective and purpose in this lifetime. Recognizing these signs in yourself is the first step towards understanding why you might feel the need to isolate yourself or go ghost from time to time. It's not about being antisocial or aloof. It's about honoring your need for deep introspection and connection with your inner wisdom. In the next section, we'll explore the concept of ancient souls in more depth, helping you understand the rich spiritual history that you carry within you and how it shapes your experiences in this lifetime. Now that we've explored the signs of being a chosen one, let's dive deeper into the concept of ancient souls. This idea goes beyond just feeling old for your age. It's about carrying within you the wisdom, experiences, and even the unresolved challenges of many past lives. Imagine your soul as a beautiful, multifaceted gem. Each lifetime you've lived is like a facet on this gem, adding depth, color, and complexity to your being. An ancient soul is one that has been polished through many, many lifetimes, accumulating a wealth of experiences and insights along the way. This doesn't necessarily mean that you're better than souls who have had fewer incarnations. Rather, it means that you've chosen to take on more complex lessons and challenges in your spiritual journey. Ancient souls often incarnate with a specific purpose or mission, carrying with them the skills and wisdom needed to make a significant impact in the world. Being an ancient soul can feel like carrying a heavy backpack filled with books from every era of human history. On one hand, this accumulated wisdom gives you a unique perspective on life, allowing you to see patterns and connections that others might miss. You might find that you have an innate understanding of complex philosophical or spiritual concepts, even if you've never formally studied them in this lifetime. However, this wealth of knowledge can also be overwhelming at times. You might struggle with information overload, feeling like you have access to more wisdom than you know how to process or apply in your current life. This can lead to feelings of frustration or inadequacy, as you sense the potential within you but struggle to fully express it in your day-to-day existence. Ancient souls often carry with them echoes of their past lives. This might manifest as inexplicable fears or phobias, strong attractions to certain time periods or cultures, or skills and talents that seem to come naturally to you without any obvious explanation. For example, you might find yourself drawn to a particular historical era, feeling a sense of nostalgia or familiarity when you learn about it. Or you might have an uncanny ability with languages, music, or a specific craft, picking up skills with an ease that surprises both you and others. These echoes of past lives can be fascinating to explore, offering glimpses into the rich tapestry of experiences that make up your soul's journey. One of the most challenging aspects of being an ancient soul is the sense of being an outsider in your own time and culture. Because you carry within you perspectives and understandings from many different eras and societies, you might find it difficult to fully embrace the values and norms of your current lifetime. This outsider status can manifest in various ways. You might feel out of step with current trends or social expectations, preferring timeless wisdom to fleeting fashions. You may struggle to understand or engage in what others consider normal behavior, finding many common activities or pursuits to be shallow or meaningless in the grand scheme of things. While this perspective can be isolating, it also gives you the ability to offer fresh insights and alternative viewpoints to those around you. Your unique outlook can be incredibly valuable in solving problems or bridging divides between people, even if it sometimes sets you apart from the crowd. Another important aspect of being an ancient soul is the concept of unfinished business or karmic lessons. Over the course of many lifetimes, your soul may have accumulated certain patterns, challenges, or lessons that are still in need of resolution. In this lifetime, you might find yourself grappling with deep-seated issues or repeating patterns that seem to have no obvious source in your current life experiences. This unfinished business isn't a punishment, but rather an opportunity for growth and evolution. By facing and working through these ancient patterns, you have the chance to heal not just yourself, but to contribute to the healing of the collective consciousness. This work can be challenging and often requires periods of deep introspection and solitude. Another reason why ancient souls often feel the need to retreat from the busyness of everyday life. Ancient souls often incarnate with a strong sense of purpose or vision for how to improve the world. This visionary nature is born from the accumulated wisdom of many lifetimes, giving you a unique perspective on the challenges facing humanity and potential solutions. However, this vision can also be a heavy burden to carry. You might feel a constant sense of urgency, knowing that you have important work to do but struggling to find the right time, place, or method to bring your ideas into reality. This can lead to feelings of frustration or even despair, especially when faced with the slow pace of change in the world around you. One of the biggest challenges for ancient souls is learning to balance their old wisdom with the experiences and lessons of their current lifetime. It's important to honor and draw upon your accumulated knowledge, but not to become so focused on past experiences that you miss the unique opportunities and lessons of your present incarnation. Finding this balance often requires periods of solitude and deep inner work. You might need to spend time in meditation, journaling, or other reflective practices to integrate your ancient wisdom with your current life experiences. This process of integration and balance is ongoing, and it's one of the main reasons why ancient souls often feel the need to step back from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. Understanding that you're an ancient soul can be both liberating and challenging. It explains so much about why you've always felt different, why you struggle to fit in with mainstream society, and why you feel such a deep calling to make a difference in the world. At the same time, it comes with a great responsibility. As an ancient soul, you have the potential to bring profound wisdom and healing to the world. But to do so, you need to honor your unique nature, including your need for solitude and introspection. In the next section, we'll explore why chosen ones with ancient souls often feel the need to isolate themselves, and how this isolation can actually be a crucial part of their spiritual journey and personal growth. Why isolation happens. For chosen ones with ancient souls, isolation isn't just a preference, it's often a necessity. Think of it as creating a sanctuary, a sacred space where you can reconnect with your inner wisdom and recharge your spiritual batteries. In a world that can feel overwhelming and chaotic, especially for those with heightened sensitivity, periods of solitude provide a much-needed respite. When you're constantly absorbing the energies and emotions of those around you, it's easy to lose touch with your own feelings and intuition. Isolation allows you to clear away the noise and static of everyday life, helping you to distinguish between your own thoughts and emotions and those you've picked up from others. It's in these quiet moments that many chosen ones find they can hear their inner voice most clearly, receiving guidance and insights that are often drowned out by the bustle of daily life. Another reason chosen ones tend to seek isolation is the heavy burden of societal expectations. In a world that often values conformity and material success over spiritual growth and self-discovery, many chosen ones feel like square pegs trying to fit into round holes. The pressure to follow a conventional path, get a steady job, start a family, accumulate possessions, can feel suffocating for those who sense a deeper calling. Isolation becomes a way to escape these expectations, even if only temporarily. It provides a space where you can be true to yourself without having to explain or justify your choices to others. In solitude, you're free to explore your own values and priorities without the influence of societal norms or the opinions of friends and family. This freedom is crucial for chosen ones, who often need to chart their own unique path in life. For many chosen ones, the journey of spiritual awakening can be intense and overwhelming. As you become more aware of your true nature and the deeper realities of existence, you might find yourself grappling with profound questions and experiencing shifts in consciousness that are difficult to articulate to others. This process can be both exhilarating and disorienting, often leading to a need for time alone to process and integrate these experiences. During periods of rapid spiritual growth, you might find that your energy levels fluctuate wildly, or that you're more sensitive than usual to external stimuli. Isolation provides a safe container for these intense experiences, allowing you to ride the waves of awakening without the added pressure of having to maintain a normal facade for the outside world. It's in these private moments that many chosen ones undergo their most significant transformations, emerging with new insights and a deeper connection to their spiritual path. Going ghost is a term that's gained popularity in recent years, often used to describe someone who suddenly cuts off communication or disappears from social circles without explanation. For chosen ones with ancient souls, This phenomenon goes beyond simple social avoidance. It's a profound need to retreat from the world, often driven by deep spiritual or emotional imperatives. When a chosen one goes ghost, it's rarely a planned or conscious decision. Instead, it often feels like an instinctive response to overwhelming circumstances or a strong inner calling. You might find yourself withdrawing from friends, family, and social media, not out of a desire to hurt or confuse others, but because you're being pulled inward by a force that's hard to resist or explain. One way to understand the going ghost phenomenon is to think of it as entering a cocoon. Just as a caterpillar needs to retreat into a chrysalis to undergo its transformation into a butterfly, chosen ones often need to withdraw from the world to facilitate their own metamorphosis. This period of isolation isn't about hiding or running away. It's about creating the conditions necessary for deep inner work and spiritual growth. During these ghost periods, you might find yourself shedding old beliefs, habits, and even relationships that no longer serve your highest good. It's a time of intense self-reflection and realignment, where you're recalibrating your entire being to better match your true essence and purpose. This process can be uncomfortable and even painful at times, which is why it often needs to happen away from the prying eyes and expectations of others. For many chosen ones, going ghost is a response to a powerful call from their inner wisdom. You might experience this as a strong urge to be alone, a feeling that you need to step back from your normal life to listen to a deeper part of yourself. This inner voice often becomes loudest during times of transition or crisis, guiding you to take a break from external distractions so you can hear its message more clearly. During these periods of ghosting, you might find yourself drawn to practices like meditation, journaling, or spending time in nature. These solitary activities help you tune into your intuition and connect with your higher self. It's not uncommon for chosen ones to receive important insights, visions, or even glimpses of their life purpose during these retreats from the world. One of the key reasons why chosen ones with ancient souls often need to isolate themselves or go ghost is their unique relationship with energy. Unlike most people, who tend to have relatively stable energy levels, chosen ones often experience intense fluctuations in their personal energy field. These cycles can be influenced by a variety of factors, including celestial events, collective energy shifts, and their own inner growth processes. During high-energy periods, you might feel incredibly inspired and productive, brimming with ideas and eager to engage with the world. However, these peaks are often followed by equally intense low-energy phases where you feel drained, sensitive, and in need of solitude. Recognizing and honoring these natural cycles is crucial for maintaining your well-being and effectiveness as a chosen one. For many chosen ones, being in crowds or busy environments can be particularly challenging. Your heightened sensitivity means that you're constantly picking up on the energies, emotions, and even thoughts of those around you. While this can be a powerful gift, allowing you to empathize deeply and offer insightful guidance to others, it can also be incredibly draining. Spending time in crowded places might leave you feeling overwhelmed, anxious, or exhausted, even if nothing particularly stressful happened. This is because you're processing not just your own experiences, but the energetic output of everyone around you. Retreating into isolation becomes a necessary way to clear your energy field and restore your own sense of balance. It's not just crowds that can be challenging for chosen ones. Even one-on-one interactions, especially deep or intense conversations, can require a significant amount of energy. Your natural tendency to give fully of yourself in these exchanges, combined with your empathic abilities, means that you might find yourself emotionally and energetically depleted after social interactions that others find invigorating. This doesn't mean you don't value or enjoy these connections. On the contrary, many chosen ones cherish the deep, meaningful relationships they form. However, you might need more time to recover between social engagements than the average person. Going ghost or retreating into isolation allows you to replenish your energy reserves so that when you do engage with others, you can do so fully and authentically. For chosen ones, periods of isolation serve as a powerful cleansing and rejuvenation process. Just as you might take a shower to wash away physical dirt and refresh your body, Time alone allows you to cleanse your energetic body of the accumulated debris from your interactions with the world. During these solitary periods, you might find yourself naturally drawn to practices that help clear and balance your energy. This could include meditation, energy healing techniques, spending time in nature, or engaging in creative pursuits. These activities help you shed the energetic imprints of others and reconnect with your own essence, leaving you feeling refreshed and centered. Learning to manage your energy and create healthy boundaries is a crucial skill for chosen ones. While periods of isolation are important, it's not always practical or desirable to completely withdraw from the world. Developing strong, energetic boundaries allows you to engage with others without becoming overwhelmed or drained. This might involve practices like visualizing a protective shield around yourself, regularly cleansing your energy field, or learning to consciously choose which energies you allow to affect you. As you become more adept at managing your energy, you may find that you need less frequent or extended periods of isolation, though the need for regular solitary time will likely always remain an important part of your self-care routine. Ultimately, the life of a chosen one with an ancient soul often follows a rhythm of engagement and retreat. There will be times when you feel called to be out in the world, sharing your gifts and interacting with others. These periods of active engagement are crucial for fulfilling your purpose and making a positive impact on the world around you. However, these outward-focused phases need to be balanced with periods of retreat and inner focus. It's during these times of isolation that you replenish your energy, deepen your connection to your inner wisdom, and prepare yourself for the next cycle of engagement. Understanding and honoring this natural rhythm is key to thriving as a chosen one, allowing you to make your unique contribution to the world without burning out or losing touch with your essential self. For chosen ones with ancient souls, isolation isn't just about avoiding the world. It's about tapping into a deep wellspring of inner wisdom and power. In the quiet spaces of solitude, you have the opportunity to cultivate a level of inner stillness that's often impossible to achieve in the busy, noisy world outside. This stillness isn't empty or boring. Instead, it's rich with potential and alive with subtle energies. As you learn to sink into this inner quiet, you might find that your intuition becomes sharper, your thoughts clearer, and your connection to your higher self stronger. It's in these moments of deep stillness that many chosen ones receive their most profound insights and guidance. Isolation provides a unique opportunity for self-discovery and personal growth. When you're constantly surrounded by others, it's easy to fall into patterns of behavior or thought that are more about meeting external expectations than being true to yourself. Time alone allows you to peel back these layers of social conditioning and reconnect with your authentic self. During periods of isolation, you might find yourself naturally drawn to introspective practices like journaling, meditation, or creative expression. These activities can help you explore your inner landscape, uncovering hidden fears, long-forgotten dreams, and aspects of yourself that have been neglected or suppressed. This process of self-discovery is crucial for chosen ones, as it helps you align more fully with your true purpose and potential. For many chosen ones, periods of isolation can lead to rapid spiritual growth and transformation. Without the distractions and energy drains of daily life, you're free to focus fully on your inner work and spiritual practices. This concentrated focus can accelerate your progress on the spiritual path, leading to breakthroughs and awakenings that might take much longer to achieve in the midst of a busy life. During these intense periods of growth, you might experience a range of phenomena, from vivid dreams and synchronicities to spontaneous kundalini awakenings or past life memories. While these experiences can be challenging to navigate, they're often important milestones on your spiritual journey, helping you to expand your consciousness and deepen your understanding of reality. One of the biggest challenges for chosen ones is managing their heightened sensitivity. While this sensitivity allows you to perceive and understand things that others miss, it can also make everyday life feel overwhelming. You might find yourself easily affected by the moods of others, struggling in environments with harsh lighting or loud noises, or feeling physically ill when exposed to negative energies. Learning to manage this sensitivity is a crucial skill for chosen ones. This might involve developing strong energetic boundaries, creating a calm and nurturing home environment, or practicing regular energy clearing techniques. While it's not always possible to control your external environment, you can learn to create an internal sanctuary that helps buffer you against overwhelming sensory input. Many chosen ones struggle with feelings of loneliness and isolation, even when they're surrounded by others. Your unique perspective and experiences can make it difficult to relate to most people, leading to a sense of being an outsider or misfit. You might find yourself longing for deep, meaningful connections but struggling to find others who truly understand you. This loneliness can be particularly challenging because chosen ones often have so much love and wisdom to share. You might feel a strong desire to help and connect with others, but find that your attempts to do so are misunderstood or rejected. Learning to balance your need for connection with your need for solitude and understanding is an ongoing challenge for many chosen ones. Many chosen ones feel a strong sense of purpose or mission, a feeling that they're here to make a significant difference in the world. While this can be a powerful source of motivation and meaning, it can also feel like a heavy burden at times. You might struggle with feelings of inadequacy, worrying that you're not doing enough or living up to your potential. This sense of purpose can also lead to difficulty in making life decisions. When you feel that your choices could have far-reaching consequences, even simple decisions can feel overwhelming. Learning to trust your intuition and embrace the idea that you're always exactly where you need to be can help ease this burden. For chosen ones, finding the right balance between isolation and connection is crucial for well-being and spiritual growth. It's important to recognize that this balance isn't static. It's more like a dance, with periods of retreat followed by times of engagement. Learning to listen to your inner rhythms and honor your need for both solitude and connection is key. During times when you feel called to isolate, give yourself permission to do so without guilt. Use this time for self-care, inner work, and spiritual practices. When you feel the pull to engage with the world, do so with intention and awareness, choosing interactions and activities that align with your values and energy levels. While isolation is important, most chosen ones also crave deep, meaningful connections with others. The key is to be selective about your relationships, seeking out those who resonate with your energy and understand your need for space. These sacred connections can provide support, understanding, and opportunities for growth without draining your energy or compromising your authenticity. Look for like-minded individuals through spiritual groups, workshops, or online communities for sensitive and intuitive people. When you do find kindred spirits, nurture these relationships with care and intention. Remember that even the most understanding friends will still need clear communication about your needs and boundaries. Ultimately, the journey of a chosen one with an ancient soul is about embracing your unique path and trusting in your own inner guidance. There's no one-size-fits-all approach to balancing isolation and connection. What works for one person may not work for another, and what works for you at one stage of your journey may need to be adjusted as you grow and evolve. Be patient with yourself as you navigate this balance. There will likely be times when you swing too far in one direction or the other, perhaps isolating for too long and losing important connections, or pushing yourself to be social when you really need solitude. Each experience is an opportunity for learning and growth, helping you refine your understanding of your own needs and rhythms. The path of a chosen one with an ancient soul is not an easy one, but it is rich with potential for growth, transformation, and profound impact on the world. Your tendency to isolate yourself and sometimes go ghost is not a flaw or weakness. It's a necessary part of your spiritual journey and a reflection of your unique sensitivity and depth. By understanding the reasons behind your need for solitude, you can honor this aspect of yourself without judgment or guilt. At the same time, recognizing the importance of connection and engagement allows you to strike a balance that supports your well-being and spiritual growth while also allowing you to fulfill your purpose in the world. Remember that your sensitivity, your deep wisdom, and even your struggles are all part of what makes you uniquely equipped to bring light and healing to the world. Embrace your journey, trust your inner guidance, and know that by honoring your true nature, including your need for periodic retreat, you are aligning yourself with your highest potential. As you continue on your path, may you find the perfect balance between solitude and connection, between inner work and outer expression. May you recognize the immense value of your unique perspective and gifts, and may you always remember that your presence in this world, exactly as you are, is both necessary and deeply appreciated. Your journey as a chosen one with an ancient soul is a sacred one. Honor it, embrace it, and know that as you do, you are helping to elevate the consciousness of the entire world. Your periods of isolation and ghosting are not just for you. They are part of a larger process of healing and awakening that extends far beyond your individual experience. Trust in this process, trust in yourself, and know that you are exactly where you need to be on your unique and beautiful journey.